we go back to Shiharu. Are you
Yes.
there, Shiharu? Sorry, we lost
Yeah,
you.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I for some reason I could not hear you up there. I was done talking, so
No, there is a reason you cannot hear me. Let me tell you why.
why?
I mean, I will drive everyone who speak to me crazy because I keep showing reference. Shaitan, he did pee in your ears. Don't you know that? I'm serious. No, I'm serious. Here we go.
No, really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Prophet Muhammad, he said that Shaitan, he sleep in your nose and he pee in your ears. And when you do yawning, he jump in your mouth. All right? So as you see here, all those hadith in front of you, I don't know if you can see my screen, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So Muhammad, he don't, Prophet Muhammad don't lie. All those things are proven to be scientifically accurate.
Yeah, that's true. I remember them telling me that Muhammad never, ever lies. I was like, that's not true. Because they have a problem with Jesus being perfect as a man, but at the same time they say that Muhammad is a perfect man. I'm like, so you have a problem that Jesus is perfect.
Muhammad
But
is
you
the
don't have a problem that Muhammad is perfect. That's the consistency that they show me, and I'm like, oh.
Muhammad is the perfect idiot.
Exactly.
There is a movie. It's called The Perfect Host. Have you ever seen it?
No.
The Perfect Host. Actually, the first time I saw it, right away I noticed something about it. It is Muhammad's story.
Okay.
It is literally Muhammad's story. So I advise everybody to watch this movie. The Perfect Host or Perfect Host. Let me try to remember the name. Usually I don't remember names actually of movies or actors. I'm the last one who care for those things. But this movie was special because it present a person who live in illusion. He's delusional, and he write letters to himself, and he hear voices and he see images. Let me see. Here we go. Yeah, it's called Perfect Host, not The Perfect Host. Perfect Host.
Okay, Perfect Host.
Yeah, Perfect Host. The second you watch the story, you will know right away why I say this is a story about Muhammad. Immediately you will see it. This guy, he speak to people, he see them in his table, he invite them to dinners, he even have sex with them, but there's nobody there. Totally nobody. Totally, it's an illusion. He write letters to himself as from his girlfriend. Imagine he write letters. He put it in the mailbox, and then he opened the letter to read it because this is a letter from his girlfriend.
Wow.
So this story here really, obviously the one who wrote this story, he's smart because it is something you cannot predict. Like if I did not tell you now, actually I should not tell you because now I destroyed the movie. But
no, you can tell.
But this is a movie. It's important to watch really if you want to understand Muhammad, how he is. Filthy man. He is illusionate. He think he's so important and everything is made to make him happy. So he create character to make those characters serving him. So Gabriel as a character, Allah is a character, and then the rest is just slaves. So when Muhammad he wants something to happen, he say Allah said to me. When Muhammad he wants something to happen, he say Jibreel said to me, and then nobody can discuss. This man, he do not need Jibreel. He have him always all around his house, wherever he go. Even just watch the movie and see. I'm sure people will like it, but be careful. It's not like there's some sceneries are not good unless you are 6 years like Aisha and over.
Actually, I have two. The first one is about I was talking about recently with them about the Quran's perfection. I didn't show, but I did tell them about how there is many Qurans, and they told me, oh, those are just what did they say? Those are
Reading.
just
reading.
Yeah, different readings, different words like translation.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Still, there is
Or
no perfection.
dialects. Yeah,
No,
different
no, no.
dialects.
First of all, why Allah He need to write the Quran in 7 different way to explain His book or to make it clear? So if Allah, this is actually the story itself proving imperfection, because I wrote many books. So imagine I have to write the same book 7 times in order for you to understand what I'm saying. That means the author is horrible, correct? So why Allah even need to give Muhammad the Quran 7 times? If the Quran was made by the perfect God himself, and there is no need for all of this. Allah love equality. Yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
so when Muhammad he said that, actually he was trying to cover him being a false prophet. He cannot remember what he said yesterday. So he recited the Quran again, and then the Quran come differently. So when the Muslims they found out, they were fighting about how the verse should be said or the chapter should be said. They came to Muhammad and they were fighting over it. So Muhammad he told the first one, okay, say how you say it. Muhammad he said, oh, this is true. He asked the second guy who don't agree with the other one. He said, okay, you say it. He said in a different way. Muhammad he said, you are true too, because Allah he sent me the Quran in 7 ways. And here you notice Muhammad he never mentioned that to his followers before until they start fighting. So he created just the excuse now as a way to cover why the Quran he himself is repeating is not matching the Quran he himself he just said yesterday. So here you see this story here proved that Allah cannot be God, for if God cannot explain to himself to the audience by writing one book, he need to rewrite the same book, not different book, the same book 7 times. And according to Muhammad, each time Allah he says he give him one Quran, new reading, he says, I cannot, I seek burden from Allah. My people, they cannot do so, which means the Quran is not still clear for them. We have to make one more and one more until he gave him 7. So when they say the Quran is perfect, actually the same story proved the Quran is imperfect. And you know, if Allah is the best who speak Arabic as the Muslim they claim, which is false, then why I need to rewrite the same? And you know, remember, those Arab are a small tiny group in the Arabian Peninsula. So why I need to write the Quran 7 times for a village of 2,000 people? You know, what about then? What about Moses? What about David? According to Muslims, the army of David, army alone, not the nation, they used to be all the way from Jerusalem all the way to the city of Isfahan in Iran. A massive millions of soldiers. So how David, according to Muslim, he is a prophet, how come he have one book, not 7 books, and his people they understand very well the book? So
That's true.
does that mean that the God who write Hebrew he's do better than the God who write Arabic? Yeah, it's just a stupid religion wherever they go. That's why I say to you, bring those guys here and you will see that they have no legitimate answer to say for anything.
Yes, I will definitely. They will be open to come and discuss, because they want to learn. They want, but at the same time, I feel like they want to defend in a way because they think it's right.
If you are looking for a reference, you can get my books. I don't like to promote my books. I don't usually speak about them, but you can get my books from Amazon, and it's just, you know, it is nothing but like a truck of reference, you know.
Yes.
We'll get them busted in everything they say. However, the easiest way and the free way to do it, same time you will gain weight because you will laugh a lot, is to come here, you know. join those people here. But I'm warning you, you will gain weight. Hey guys, who of you here, he gained weight since you joined my Discord or my Rumble or YouTube? Give me one if you gain weight because you are laughing. I'm serious, they gain weight. I mean, people complain, especially ladies, you know,
Damn.
because of me, they are getting gain weight. They keep laughing, you know. Yeah, even some of them, their husband is upset from me because like his wife, she is gaining weight. What we will do? Yeah, see, look how many of them unbelievable. Look, she got Zakir, he got 22 pounds. Listen, don't blame Zakir Naik because you gain weight, because Zakir Naik have nothing to do with it. And I can, Zakir, did you hear what I say? Listen, Prince, first of all, he gained weight in line. I cannot believe him if he didn't check the picture. Because Zakir Naik, hold on, how he can show you a picture? Haram, it's a female. Listen, Prince, I thought for the phone it's a female. So I didn't. So hold on, you thought it's a female and you want to see the picture? Listen, Prince, I made a mistake. I meant to say I thought it's a male, but it turned to be a female. Therefore, it's haram. Thank you very much. I don't want to see her picture. However, please, if they can send me the picture in private, I don't mind. Zakir Naik, shame on you. You are married, aren't you? Listen, Prince, if you see my wife, you will go crazy. She is really like the pandy. Zakir Naik, shame on you. Come on. Anyway.
You really imitate him very well.
Yeah, this is Dr. Zakir Naik. Any other question, Shiharu? Maybe we can take another customer. A Muslim
Yes,
customer.
please. Yeah, I know. I will take. I just a quick one. What does karats mean exactly?
What is what?
Yeah, I'm not pronouncing well, but it's karat. It says that these are the Quran. The like
You mean
variations of
qira'at.
the
You mean
Quran. Yes.
qira'at.
Yes.
Qira'at mean reading.
Oh,
Reading.
okay.
Yeah. You see, even the word Quran is not an Arabic word. It's an Aramaic word coming from the word qara. Qarra wara'a. Qarra mean he said. Ra'a mean he saw. So simply, you say what you saw, which is a clear evidence that even the Quran never was in Arabic. What we have today is something else. This is obviously was in Aramaic.
True.
Yeah.
All right.
And there is tons of
Well,
things in the Quran actually prove to us that the Quran is, the origin of it is Aramaic. As an example, if you go to chapter 36, verse number 1, you will see that verse 1, it says, Yasin. Actually, this is the name of the chapter. This is the name of the whole chapter in the Quran. Yasin. Do you see my screen?
yes.
Ya is a word meaning God. Sin is the name of the God. If you read here, you will see, even the Muslim, they say that this is a word coming from the Syriac language. Do you see it?
Yeah. Sorry.
Syriac, which means the Syrian, Aramaic.
Yep.
So even the Muslim acknowledge that the Quran have Aramaic. But then here you need to ask yourself, okay, what does this mean? Muslim, they say, Allah knows best what this Allah mean by this verse.
Wow.
It's a
that's
miracle.
true.
It's a miracle.
Very good translation.
It's a miracle. This is why we cannot understand. What a stupid miracle. Yeah. So Yasin, simply, this is God's sin. God's sin is a very well-known God, which is the moon God. Yeah? Is a word meaning God. Sin is the name of the God, and that is the moon God. So it's just another name of Allah.
That's true. Makes sense.
And the Muslim do not know. If you go right now, type in Google, all of you, type in Google, God sin. In fact, in English now, you say this is sin. Why? Because when the European, they become a Christian, anyone who do something wrong, they use the word sin. They say this is sin, which means this is pagan. This is from the time worshiping the moon god. This is sin. So Muhammad the Silly, he took words from the Aramaic. He did not know what they mean. And as you see, even the Muslims do not know what they mean. But it is just Aramaic language speaking of the God of the moon.
Wow.
So come here from time to time and listen, join the group here. There's many girls like you, you know. And by the way, I want to advise everybody here, Discord, Ramble, YouTube, don't share private information, don't trust anyone, and the one who curse Muhammad more, they might be your enemy, your worst enemy, because Muslims are willing to come and curse Muhammad and laugh at Muhammad in order to do jihad. So don't trust, don't share information. They call their name Johnny, Tony, all those names, they mean nothing.
Wait,
so be
so
careful.
they curse at Muhammad, but they do. So they're
Yeah,
not.
Muslims are allowed to do taqiyya. In Islam, they can lie. And
Yes.
this is a satanic religion. So chapter 3, verse number 28 says it clearly that a Muslim, he can lie and in the purpose to do victory for Allah. So they can say even the F word to Muhammad. He can make fun of Muhammad. He can make fun of the Quran. As long he doesn't mean it in his heart, it's okay. As long the purpose of this is to protect Islam, it is okay. So be careful. Don't like you see somebody making fun of Muhammad, you believe he's a Christian. No. And just to let you know, all the admins I have, I do not know them. I do not know them. Which means, it might be there's one of them is a Muslim, how do I know? He cursed Muhammad, he laughed at Muhammad, I don't know. So this is internet. And that's why I'm warning you. So don't think if somebody is an admin, that means he's a trustworthy. I do not know them. I never met them. They never met me. All right?
All right. Thank you. Because I recently, well, not recently, but I met a friend. Well, this is through Instagram. He started telling me like, oh, Jesus and everything, and then yeah, F Muhammad. I was like, wait, are you an ex-Muslim or what's going on? And then he started telling me I'm an ex-Muslim, I'm a Christian. That he's a Pakistani that lives in Dubai now. And now I'm concerned.
Now, you see, first of all, I don't know who is he, but I'm not saying everyone who do that, but be careful, you know? Be careful, don't trust.
Yes.
Don't keep, internet is internet, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, like now, if I ever ask you any private information, you should ask me why you are asking me, who are you? If I say I'm a Christian prince, you should say, so what? Why you need to know more about me? What's your business? So
True.
you are in the internet, you should not share your private information. Never send your pictures, your address, etc. None of the business of anyone. And if we are here coming to speak about religion, well, this is the topic we have here, nothing else. So never give any information. And if somebody asks you, that should warn you and give you an alarm about the person. Because why he need to know? Be
True.
careful. You know? And,
Yes.
and these days, even they are fooling the police. I mean, they are calling the police, scamming them. Imagine.
That's true.
Honestly, they call the police. Guys, imagine they call the police. They are using the FBI number. Can you believe it? Scammers,
Wow.
they are making a number look like it is official number of the FBI, or they will call you at home and you will see in your phone, it says the police. You check in the internet, this is the police number in your town. You will believe it. They will tell you your son, he is in trouble, you have to bail him out. They have information about you. They know your son's name, they know your name, they know where you live, they know everything about you. They say to you, your son now in jail, you have to pay $5,000 immediately, otherwise we are going to transfer him somewhere, and then right away you go to your credit card, please, no, please stop, I will pay it right now, bail him out, you know, and then they scam you. You go to the police, you find there's none of that. They are not only this, they are using AI to create your voice. So they will use your voice to call somebody. So if you receive a phone call from your own son with his voice, don't believe it until you check it out for sure. Like you call him back to the number which you know that this is your son. Not only receive a number, look like your son, and even his voice. So they are getting very evil. Like I saw actually today in the news, somebody, he scammed people. I forgot the name of the article, but I can search for it again. He made the voice of Sean Hannity in Fox News, Laura Ingraham, CNN anchor, all of those promoting casino game, casino, you know, casino
Yeah.
app. And then there's no casino. And those people, they never spoke. It was an AI video, but if you watch it, it look real. It look really the guy from Fox News talking about this casino. So be careful. I wanted actually to make a video about this, but good we mention it. So now we have this AI is going to make a big problem for a lot of people. They can make you say things you never said because it's your voice. People will believe it.
Wow.
So be careful, you know.
Yes.
And like this one about the police is a different story. I mean, imagine now the police call you and it's not the police, but it's the number of the police. How they can do it, I don't know. But they are able, obviously.
Exactly. One more thing, Christian Priest. Sorry if I'm
All right.
taking your time. I heard about this also from them. About that, they told me this. We love Jesus more, and they try to grow long beards, and I asked them, why do you do that? Because apparently this is what their imam told them, that if a man, or this is what the prophet said, I don't know if he was I don't remember if he was a prophet or an imam, that if they grow their beards, long beards, they are closer to God. Is that true, or he's just messing, or he doesn't know?
First of all, how little hair in my face will make me close to God.
Exactly.
That is
So they told
alone.
me,
That is alone
Did
is a
Jesus-
sign of stupidity.
yeah, because they said, did Jesus have a beard? I'm like, I don't know. I don't actually don't know.
Where he got the? Do he have the picture of Jesus having a beard?
Exactly. And because they think that the image is the one that they show in the,
First of all, what if somebody cannot even grow a beard? Most of Asian, they don't have beard, so they are not close to God.
exactly.
Most of Asian and many of African, they don't have beard. Usually the one who have beard is the nation of monkeys, which us the Arab. So if I look like a monkey, it doesn't make me close to God. However, mentioning monkeys, according to Muslims, monkeys are Muslims too. There's a hadith where a monkey, female monkey, she cheated her husband, chimpanzee, Mr. Chimpanzee. He was a big sheikh and he have a beard. So she committed fornication, filthy, cheating her husband, Mr. Chimpanzee. What a shameful behavior. So the Muslim chimpanzee, they stone her to death.
Wow.
Maybe he think that because chimpanzee have a lot of hair and they are close to God and they are Muslims, maybe he think this is why we should be close to God by a beard.
Wow.
Yeah, Muhammad, he made it actually an obligation to do so, but this is a stupid reason to believe we are close to God.
Yeah, that's why they were serious.
And not only this, Muhammad, he command them to shave their mustache and to grow their beard, and that will make them look ugly actually. Yeah, because if a man he shave his mustache and then there is a beard, let me see if I can show you a picture of somebody. You will see right away it's ugly. You know, I mean, this doesn't make sense. Let us see. How you will look with beard. Actually, Muhammad, he commanded them too to color their hair with henna. Let us see, and then you will see how ugly it is, and how that will make me close to God, That will make me look so weird and so ugly. Let us see. I'm just looking for...
You should just Google demons, because that's what they look like with their red head. The henna.
Yeah, actually, you saw those pictures before?
I know the look. I know the look you're talking about.
Really?
I've seen them. I've seen them a lot. They do henna in their hair, and
This is not...
it's red.
I thought Shihara was talking. It turned to be this Nayali. Yeah, now I know why.
Yeah, it's like I've seen a lot of them before. That's why I'm like, they always scared me because they look like demons.
Exactly, they look scary.
Well, we never seen it.
Let us see. I'm trying to find something is acceptable to see. Okay, Sunnat. Let us see. Yeah, Muhammad, he commanded them to color their hair. He forbade them from coloring it with black, because this is what the Jews do. But he commanded them to use henna and red hair. Let us see here. I mean, what's wrong? Now I cannot find any picture. I mean, there is tons of pictures usually, and now I cannot find them. Okay, hold it. Al-Sheikh Al-Zaid. Okay, now I remember. Sheikh. Yeah, I think this one would be... here we go. So, this is how their prophet, he command them. But this guy, actually, he is not doing it perfectly, because he is not... he is not shaving his mustache. Let us see. They make it so red and so stupid. Yeah, here we go. Oh, this is a video. We don't want this one. Okay, this is Al Jazeera. Yeah, this is Al Jazeera TV. So let us see what Al Jazeera TV they have here for us. All right. Commercial. I cannot even find one web page without commercial. Come on, buddy. All right, maybe this one will work. Okay. Yeah, now this one is okay. There's no commercial here. Finally. Now you will see, you guys, the beauty. This is how the Prophet, he commanded the Muslims to color their hair. Now the guy is not white, he is a Yemeni, not, they are a little bit dark skinned. But
Yes.
look, I mean, look how silly this so they make it look like fire, They color their hair, the beard, and etc. He should actually shave the mustache, but he did not. But this is how they do it. And this is how Muhammad used to do it too.
Yeah, I will definitely give them that and tell them like, hey, do this. Because this is what your prophet did.
Yeah, they do. No, they do. Trust me, like, their sheikhs in Saudi Arabia, they do that. But maybe the young ones, they will not. But their sheikhs in Saudi Arabia, they do that. Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Wow. That looks really
You will
terrifying.
find tons of let us see if I can find you more. Let us see here. There's tons of videos actually about it. Actually, there's videos in Arabic, but I better not to play them. التخضيب والحنة. But I think people, they got the idea.
Yeah.
You can do that yourself. You will look better.
Actually, they told me that I should follow what Mary.
You should
the
what?
Virgin Mary.
You should what?
Yeah, they told me that why don't Christian women follow what Mary, the Virgin Mary wore, what Virgin
You
Mary,
see,
you know, because
this-
back then they would cover their heads, and they told me, why don't you wear what exactly that Mary did?
just to show you how stupid what they are saying. At that
Yeah.
time, everybody covered his hair, not only women, because the dirt is all over. So when you go in the street, there's nothing but dust. This is why men, they cover their hair too, not only women. So, but what does have to do with God? What does have to do with being
Exactly.
decent? So when the man, he cover his hair too, in Saudi Arabia right now, is he covering his hair because he's decent? Or he's covering his head because the sun is so strong, and this is their Arabian hat.
True.
So it was a cloth which fit with the time, have nothing to do with being godly or not godly. In fact, women covering their face, that will make them easier to do cheat, and nobody will know who they are. So if a husband, he see his wife with someone in the street, how in the world will know that even this is his wife?
That's true.
There's no way. No, I know a story happened to a person. He was in my age. I was high school. He came to me asking me to stay in my place. I said, why? He said, because he don't dare to go home. So what happened? He said he saw a girl walking in the street. He kept walking behind her, and he was saying bad words to her.
Wow.
She keep going in the direction of his house, so he keep following. Perfect, she's going. You don't need to follow her somewhere. She's going the same road,
Yeah.
So he keep going, and then she stopped in the front of his house door. And then she opened her purse and she opened the door. It turned to be his sister.
Oh,
So
damn.
his sister, she knew it's him, and she wanted to get him busted. So she did not talk. She kept walking. Actually, she looked back, but she's wearing burqa. He cannot see anything. So
Yeah.
she keep walking, and he'd go after her. When she look at him, he thinks she like it. So now he exaggerate more with the words he say, and he keep walking until she arrived in the front of his house. And now she opened the door, and now he knew that this is his family, his sister. So now his sister, she will go inside. She will tell her dad what her brother was doing, walking behind me all the way, using bad language to me. How he can go home? I told him, I cannot put you home. You are filthy. Get lost. I mean, who's going to give you protection for what you did? You are just sick. It doesn't matter. What if it's my sister? I will kill you. So this is now
Wow.
your sister. So yeah, but this is how. So wearing the hijab and wearing the burqa, especially the burqa, is the best way to cheat. Because there is a story in Saudi Arabia. A guy, he closed his doors. He locked it. He put the phone. In the old days, the phone was only the hard line, no cell phone. So when he leave the house, he have a cupboard made of steel. He take the phone from the wall. He put it inside the cupboard, and he lock it. So even his wife cannot use the phone. His house in the Middle East, Nayali, she knew. In the Middle East, the front door is made of steel. The windows have bars on them. That's it. It's a jail. It's literally a jail. He locked the doors. He leave. He told his wife, nobody can enter my house. No friend can visit you unless I am home. The women, she agreed. No problem. So now, the women, she never have a friend unless he is home. her friend for sure they have to be female. So every few days, a woman, she come to the door, she knock at the door, he opened the door for her because she is a female. He is not allowed to talk to her. Haram, haram. So he opened the door, he say, oh, my wife, she is there in the bedroom. Go, go. You know? He turned his head, the woman, she go inside, she go to the bedroom. And the husband is so happy because his wife don't go outside. She is a very decent woman. She don't cheat. She don't even ask for the phone. So it was working this way until like 6-7 months. This woman, she come every few days. He don't talk to her. Even the husband, he go to the kitchen. He make tea and coffee. He says, honey, the coffee is ready. He's happy because his wife don't go out, you know. So he put the coffee in the front of the bedroom. He knock at the door. He says, honey, the coffee is ready. Okay, I'm leaving. So he go out of the house, you know, because he's leaving women alone. It's haram, you know, he cannot be stay home. So he go out until one day, his sister, she came, and the husband, he said to his sister, oh, go, my wife, she have her friend in the bedroom, join them. So his sister, she went all the way to the bedroom, and it was a guy. So this woman,
Wow.
she have her boyfriend coming to her husband's house. The stupid husband, he is the one who opened the door. The women look big, but women, I mean, okay, she's a woman. They have wide shoulder, but you know, this is how she look like.
True.
So the burqa is a very good way to cheat, to do anything. Burqa is the good way even to steal. They go inside the supermarket and they insert all kind of a grocery inside. And because now she is a female, who is going to check them out? You know, haram.
Yeah.
You cannot do that. Yeah, if you go right now, check in YouTube, Dubai, women wearing burqa stealing. Just go and check. I'm not saying Muslim women is the one who steal. No, there's women in America, they steal too, and they are not Muslims, and even they claim to be Christians. But I'm saying that the clothing have nothing to do with being good or bad. Same for the man. A man, he can claim to be a priest, but he can be a pervert like Muhammad too. So I can dress nice, I can speak nice, but behind door I can be the most ugly person. Decency, it's contain many things. Clothes is one of them, true. Like a woman, she have to dress in a proper way as a Christian. You know, if you dress, I mean, everybody right away, if you dress like a whore, people will know that you are a whore. You do not need to tell, right?
Yeah.
Whore, they have their own clothing, we know. So you dress in a way that people will not think badly about it, in the same, or bad about you. In the same time, it's not the clothing what will make you bad or good, but clothing can give a wrong impression about your behavior. So if a woman going and you know, she is showing her panty, well, obviously this woman, she is willing to show anything, you know. I mean, obviously this is her culture, this is what she believes. So her freedom is unlimited, let us say. A woman, she show less, it's mean she have you know, some rules in how far she can go. Women, she dress long dress, she don't want to show, good, no problem. Nobody's saying this is a bad thing. Absolutely, actually I support that, but it's not what make her good, because you can dress as anything you can imagine, but you can be the most filthy person in the world.
Exactly.
Yeah, clothes doesn't make you good. Even like Jesus warned us, he said, don't pray like the hypocrite. They pray in the corners. That's what the Muslims do.
Yeah.
So they pray a lot on the street, but the second you go and involve in their life, you will see how much corrupt they are. Secret wife, secret message, homosexuality, incest inside the family. I made a video long time ago. I translated the text. The doctor from Saudi Arabia, she said, I think the percentage was about 40 to 45 of the city of Jeddah alone. They have sexual relationship, incest inside the family.
Damn.
And she mentioned the same about homosexual. So The society in the appearance are very conservative, but that conservative, because it is wrong conservative, they separate between male and female. So now the male, all his mind set is about how to see a female, because he cannot see it normally. It's like a dog. A male dog, you keep him away from a female for a year. What he will do when he see a female, he will go crazy. Or a prisoner, a man, a human being. A human being who did not see a female for 20 years. What he will do if you leave him with the female alone, he will turn into a beast maybe. Because the animal inside him is going to wake up. So the Muslims in their society, because sexuality, separating the gender, is a lifestyle, that create a big problem for the society. So the man, he cannot see a woman, she is a stranger, but he can see his sister. And this is why a lot of people, they have sex with their sisters in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia, country like Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Women, children's, teenage, the girl, she can invite her friend to her bedroom, but she cannot have a friend, he is a boy. So now she is a teenage, and now she can ask her cousin to come and sleep over, and now they go together in the bed and they are talking about sex, and they hear things and they see things, and then they do things. So this is why homosexuality is way flourishing in those countries, because children, they grow, they have sexual needs, and they don't know where this sexual desire is going to go. They cannot see male. A female cannot see female. It's not a male. She can see a female. A male, he cannot see a female. He can see maybe his sister. He can see a guy, but he cannot see a female and go out with her, drink coffee somewhere. And that made this taboo a big problem in those society. So you will find a lot of incest, a brother having sex with his sister, a man, he having sex with his mother. I know a story of a guy, he's a Saudi, he gave drugs to his mother. She don't know what he's doing. He come home, he's being nice. He said to her, do you want to drink coffee with me or tea? What do you want? She said to say tea. He put the drugs for her. She sleep, he have sex with her.
Yeah.
This guy, he cannot get married, he is poor. He cannot see females. Where he will see them? Nobody. So he found only his mother. His mother is a widow. She's not too old, and he's horned like a dog. So this society, this way, they are talking about wearing hijab and those things. They don't create a healthy society. They do the opposite.
That's true.
Yeah. Anything is not normal is not healthy. Anything is not normal is not healthy. So if you have a child and you keep him home alone all day, he will never be able to be social.
True.
He will have difficulty in the society. And this goes for everything. So when a female, I remember when I was studying in university, I had to go to different city with a guy with me in the school, university. So we took the two seats in the front, and it's a taxi, but taxi, we did not take the whole taxi for us. So it's like, let's say, you pay for your seat, It's like, it takes 5 people, but we don't want to pay for the whole thing. Why we do that? So the driver, he says, you wait for 3 more, or we go and you pay for everything. They said, no, we wait. So 3 girls, they went in the back seat, and we are 2 boys. We sit in the front. I do not know them. They are Muslim, wearing hijab. In the way, we stop in our way in a city, and this is where they stop. They are not going all the way to our direction. They took their bags, they left. And now we have to wait until 3 more passengers, they take their seat. right? Because they drop off. So there's an office, a station. The driver is waiting there, and then those three girls, they came back, and they came to him and they said, Abu Muhammad, we forgot a bag in your back, in the trunk. They said, you are mistaken. You did not come with me. They said, no, we came with you. He said, no, you did not. The girls who came with me, they were wearing hijab. You know? You can't even see their face, you know? So this is not you. The girls who they are talking to us, I was next to the, you know, they are so modern, short skirt, their hair is coming. He said, this is not you. You are wrong. The girls who came with me, they are wearing hijab, wearing burqa, you know, they are, you know, this is not you. They said, no, it is us. We can prove it to you. And they start telling him what he was saying to us during the drive. You know? Yeah, he told him this, you told them this, and you told them that, and you told them that. The guy, he could not believe it. And then, you know, that's it. They are, you know, it's true. Even us, we could not believe it. They did not talk at all. During the way, they did not talk. So he gave them the bag, and then he says, I swear by Allah, I will never send my daughter again to school. Look what they are doing. They are now going away from their home, going to study in university. As soon they arrive to different town, they wear short skirt, their shoulders is showing, and their face and their hair, and look what they are doing. So Muslim girls, they leave the area they are living in. As soon they arrive to a town where nobody know them, they dress totally differently, they act differently, and they live differently. Why they are doing that? Because their parents in their town and their culture, they did not live normally. So now when they are alone, they act badly. So now if they see a guy, he flirt with her, she will go with him right away. She is not really protected. She don't know much about men. Men, they can fool her so easy because she never met one, she never saw one, and now anyone, this is why they are changing right away. I mean, they just arrived. I mean, they went away for 15, 20 minutes, they came back with a new clothing, and it's totally different. So what made them do that? You need to ask about yourself why. Because they are so desperate for freedom. And when a person, he reached the freedom in the wrong way, he will end in the wrong place.
Wow.
So everything have to have a balance. So for us, we as a Christians, you know, for me, I will never accept like the idea of a boyfriend and girlfriend. I accept a friend, you know, friend, but boyfriend in the meaning of like, you know, people sharing bed together. This is absolutely false, and this is not right. A woman, she do that. A man, he sleep with you today, he will sleep with second women today, tomorrow, the day after, and then they use you and abuse you and they throw you away. If a man really, he care for you, let us say, you met a man, he tried to study you, you try to study him. Do you need really to have sex with the guy to know him? No. And if he care for you, he should do his best to stay away from being tempted to ask you for such a thing. Because he care for you, he respect you, and he wants you in the right way. The most important for a man and a woman is to see, in fact, if a man, he don't have patience to be with you in the bed until you are his wife, that means he will not have patience with any women too. Any woman she offer herself, he will go with her. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because he is so easy to go to bed, any women. And the same for the women. If the woman, she is willing to take off her clothes and have sex, well, that means she don't even have patience to wait until she get married and she do it as it should be done. That means she will go too, and she have no patience. So both of them, it's a test. It's a test for you, a test for him. So if you fail, you fail, and that is a failure. So women, she can speak to men, they can go, let us say you see a guy, you like him, he like you, nothing wrong with that. God, he, you know, gave us permission to have a family. So you go, you talk, you spend time drinking coffee, public place, etc. All of this is wonderful. anything you cannot do in public is wrong then. Which means, if you notice yourself doing something you cannot do in public, that means you should not do. And I'm not telling you like I am the perfect man who, but women, we can get tempted so easy. Like Muhammad, he says women are half a brain. I say men, they have no brain at all when they see a female. They lose their brain. So this is why you have to be very careful. Otherwise, you are very easy to be tempted, and you are very easy to fail. And women, she don't need to understand too, that because the man is easy to be tempted, she should not be a reason for the man to fall into temptation. And this is why you should protect yourself. By protecting yourself, you are protecting him too. And same for him. By protecting himself from temptation, he is protecting you too. The best way to do it, if you want to meet with someone, you like each other, you are thinking about getting married, there's nothing wrong in the relationship, you meet outside, there's people around you, never go in a private place, never be alone with the person, because, you know, the second you are alone, you will be tempted.
That's true.
And very few men or women, they can really resist such a situation. But mostly people will fail. However, the Islamic way of life is very wrong. Because in Islam, even like now, maybe the story is different, but before, even the man even don't see the wife. I know a guy, he asked for the hand of a girl. They married him to her sister.
Wow.
When he went home, she took off the burqa, but this is not what her mom, she told him. So he called his mom. He said, this is the woman you told me. She's so beautiful. What happened? So her mom, she came to check, what happened. She said, oh, this is his sister. They cheat. Yeah, because he cannot see the women. I mean, what kind of marriage this marriage is? So we don't want to be crazy like the Muslims, which will bring a lot of diseases into the society. We have to be careful. Being conservative have nothing to do with the, in fact, a huge number of Muslim women in the Middle East, they do a surgery, it's called virgin again. So they go have sex, they sleep around, and then when they want to get married, suddenly they are wearing hijab. Suddenly they are conservative. And then they go and make a surgery. Usually they do it in different country. So they go, hey mom, I have to go to Thailand to see the beach there. I will go with my cousin, not alone, okay, well, let you go. Or if you go to a country, a neighbor country, they make a surgery, virgin again. She go to the bedroom with her husband, oh, she is virgin.
Oh.
This is a very normal practice in the Middle East. So a very hypocrite nation, a very hypocrite society. And obviously, like now, we showed you the story of Muhammad. He saw a woman. I don't know if you were watching. I was talking to Naili.
Yes, I was watching.
Huh?
Yeah, I was listening when you were talking to her.
So when he saw a woman, did he saw a woman wearing bikini? No. Yeah. He saw a Muslim woman wearing what? Was she wearing bikini at that time? No. What Muhammad did, he got so horny, and then he went to his wife and he forced her into sex. So what went wrong here? Did the women did something wrong? No.
No.
But because this society is a pervert society, the prophet, he saw a woman. What he saw? A woman. So what? Why, if he saw a woman, he is in desperate need to do sex immediately? That will happen only if the man is looking in a very extreme sexual way. Like a man is studying every inch of the body of the woman.
Wow.
Otherwise, we walk in the street every day and we are not animals. This has happened only to animals.
Yes.
When I was a kid, my dad, he taught, He got me a horse. I never have a horse before. I was just a kid. First day, black, beautiful horse. I jumped in the top of the horse. I was so happy. And then the horse went so crazy suddenly. Why? He saw a female.
Oh my God.
Well, that is a horse. You know, that
Yeah.
is not a human being. That is an animal. For me, I was really terrified because I was a kid. I was not even 6 years old. I don't know what's going on. I mean, suddenly I thought they are fighting. So, but that is a horse. Well, here you see that Muhammad is a donkey. He saw a woman. So if Muhammad really is the best of mankind, and then he is teaching them how to respect a woman and how to not to look at a woman, but this is obviously not what he is doing. So he saw a woman, he went to his wife, he commanded her to take off her clothes and he have sex. And then he said, women advances and retires in the shape of the devil. So he don't blame himself for being the devil. They
Yeah.
blame the women. And now here, this is other issue too. When the man do something wrong, he blame the women. Do you know this? So in this society, the women is always the problem. It's not him. No, 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 no. He's the victim here. The women she walk by, it is her fault. And suddenly the women, just for walking by, she become
It's her
the
fault.
she become the devil. Not only the, you know, it's her fault. She's a devil. But what she did, nothing. So when they say to you, if you wear a burqa, men they don't look at you sexually. Well, here we go. We have a great example of Muhammad himself. He is thinking about women only in a sexual way, even though they are Muslims, even though they are dressing as Muslims. So why he is getting so aroused? Because
Like
simply, to make it simple, is not what you see, is not what you think. As an example, if I have a daughter, she is 20 years old, she is so beautiful like a Barbie. I came to her room, suddenly I opened the door, she just came from the shower and she is totally naked. Am I going to be tempted by looking at my naked daughter? The answer, no. Why? Because right away, in my mind, any image I saw is going to be blocked. I will not be thinking about her in any way, not even for a second, in a sexual way. But look what happened. She is beautiful, she is young, she is naked. So what is the reason I did not think about her in a sexual way? Because I decided to do so.
Yes.
And that should goes for the man always. It is not what you see, it's what you think.
Mm-hmm.
If you think of the women as a sexual object, then you will be tempted. If you prevent yourself from seeing that image as a sexual object, so if I see a woman, I say, she is my sister, then I will not think about her unless I think about her as a sister. So it's what you think. So if a Muslim man, he want to be decent, and a Muslim woman, they want to be decent, then they should start with the way they think. It's not the way you dress.
Exactly.
The way you dress, as an example, you know, for me, I'm coming from the Middle East. So if I come right away to Europe, I see women wearing very short skirt. Oh, in my mind, she must be a whore, because this is how women they dress in the Middle East if they are a whore. I have different culture, but my thinking is wrong. She's not. This is how they live here. Like if you go to Brazil, people are almost naked, you know. Those people, they used to be naked actually. They used to be totally naked in the Amazon, you know. They live in the jungle. So those, they have their own culture. So now if I go there, every woman I see in the street, I say, look at this prostitute, look at this prostitute, everybody. So suddenly the whole society is prostitute. Why? Because I'm coming from a wrong, different culture. And in my culture, people who dress like this, they are bad. And that's what the Muslims they do. So they think that because they dress differently, they are better. But the fact, the most corrupt society ever I experienced in my life is Islamic society, Middle East. The judge is corrupt, the police is corrupt, cheating, fornication, child molestation, rape, crazy crimes, incest.
Wow.
Here in the West, at least, if somebody doing something, he say, I'm doing it. If someone have a a woman, she have a boyfriend, she say, this is my boyfriend. In the Middle East, they sleep around, they would, but all is under the blanket. Speaking of under the blanket, this is another issue. How a Muslim even can prove fornication? That something increased fornication in the Middle East because Muhammad, he made it impossible to prove fornication. So if the man, he found his wife having sex with a man, he have no proof that she is fornicating unless he bring 4 witnesses.
Wow.
And the 4 witnesses, I don't want to speak like, they have to see the private part of the male going in and out. Not only the guy having sex, no. They have to see his private male part going in and out. 4. How in the world anyone can do that? So you go to your house, you open the door, you find your wife in the bedroom in the top of somebody. She's wearing a skirt. You're going to see his private part.
That's true.
Then how we can prove it? Okay, what about I have 100 witness with me, and none of them, they saw his private part going in and out. There's no proof. There's no fornication. So the society, the bill, the system, the law, the method of Muhammad to fight fornication supposedly is doing the opposite. All of this because Muhammad, his wife was accused by 3 to fornicate.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, today we don't have Muslims, so maybe we have to end for today. Anything else you want,
No,
Shihara?
that will be all, I think.
Is your name like, what is this name? Is it like originally from?
Japan.
You are Japanese. You know
Yeah.
when you are talking to me, I felt like sushi, honestly. And by the way, I speak
Yeah.
Japanese. You want to speak Japanese to me?
Oh, I am Japanese. I was born there, but then my parents brought me to the US when I was little, so
Well,
I do know a little bit of Japanese, but
your story
mostly
is like
not.
my story, but it's a little bit different. The reason I am
Oh, really?
Japanese, people, they ask me, where are you from? Ask them. Guys, what I say? I'm black, blonde, African American from Japan. Is that correct? Always I say that. The reason for this, my dad, is an Arab, as you know. So he was hijacking airplane with my mom. My mom, she's a terrorist too. So they took an airplane from Japan, and long story. So like she was giving birth to me all over those countries, and nobody wanted to let us land. Then, thanks to Allah, Yasser Arafat, he gave my dad a call. He said, "Come on, we are going to hijack an airplane in Paris." So I became a French at that day, like because if you, based on the Western law, if your mother, she gave birth to you in any of those countries, you have passport. So by the time I landed, I became African, blonde, all those citizenships. So this is a true story. I have no witness for it, but Muhammad don't have any too. So Muslim, they have to believe in it.
Oh, wow. Actually, my dad is Japanese and my mom is Peruvian. So,
From Peru. Okay. No, my dad, he never hijacked any airplane in Peru because they didn't have airplane there. Yeah, okay.
you speak Spanish?
Yeah, I know how to say basura. There was a guy, he come in front of my house and he throw garbage in front of my house in the container. So I said to him, listen, why you are throwing garbage here? He don't speak English. He said to me, Senor, basura, basura. I said, Mr. Basura, listen. I thought
Oh my God.
I thought he is saying his name is Senor Basura. I know Senor Mister, you know. So I thought he is saying his name is Basura. So I said, listen, Mr. Basura, you cannot throw your garbage here. And then he said to me, Basura, Basura. I said, I get it. I know your name now, but don't throw your garbage here. Where is your place? Go throw it in your place. Senor, Basura. What's wrong with this guy? So there's a guy is walking by. I said, do you speak Spanish? He said, tell Mr. Basura not to throw garbage here. He said to me, what, Mr. Basura? What are you talking about? So he spoke to him. He said, his name is not Basura. Basura is garbage. So he's saying to you, he's throwing garbage here.
Wow.
Yeah, so I speak languages, as you see. Basura, Japanese, sushi. Yeah,
Sushi.
like Prophet Muhammad. All right. Well, thank you very much.
So much.
And if you don't mind, invite those people and don't
Yes.
be
I
involved
will
too much with them
definitely do
because
it.
they will try to trick you. Thank you, sister.
Thank you so much. And it was such a pleasure starting the year. It's been a while. Like, I'm so excited.
All right. Thank you. God bless. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
God bless you too. Bye.
Bye-bye.